right, well, welcome everybody to the Us Against the Gods campaign. A couple things before we do get started today. If you know someone who wants to play in a G-Americ game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the wait list for a campaign slot, getting into a one-shot, or maybe joining my Friday morning group, which is called the Toivo and Sea Dogs. I do have 2 permanent spots available for that, so send me a message. We'll see about getting you in there as a good fit. Oh, and for some reason, my microphone's not working. 1 second. It's working. Someone's got an issue on their end. We also have the YouTube channel where we've got a ton of content. We've got GM tips and archives over there, so go check that stuff out as well. That's over at youtube.com/@thegamemastereric. Got tons of stuff over there. We also have a ton of other things coming over at Patreon. We did an announcement there yesterday, and I'm pleased to announce that today we get to release that we are going to be doing a big raid at the end of the month on December 28th. If you're interested in participating in that, the signups for that are going to be over at gmeric.com later today. That's going to be involving a new monster and a new bit of lore that we're encountering. So look for that information real soon over at gmeric.com. We've got a ton of other things coming up. So watch the Discord channel, and we have the clip contest going on. So if you're interested in winning a G-Americ hoodie, go ahead and toss those clips and timestamps in the clip contest channel. You'll be automatically entered to win that prize at the end of the month when we do the drawing. Let's go ahead and get you guys started because it's time to play some D&D. Right. And Eowyn and Ayla should be joining us momentarily. They're just running a little bit behind. All right. But you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. What happened there? Interesting. I am having an issue. 1 second. For some reason, it's not working properly. We're going to fix this real quick.
Hopefully the map with all the notes is still there.
The map with all the notes is still there. You may need to refresh. For the record, I do backups of these things so that we can make sure we don't lose them. But you guys have been adventuring the lands of Toivoa, looking to collect the various shards of the baneful Ashwood Spire, and have made your way to Slashmaw Port here in Corlin, and begun to travel up the river of the Slashmaw River towards the city of Ochokvuk. Along the way, the Manigath's Might, your vessel, the flagship of the Shinozan Protectorate, has proven to be a great workhorse of a vessel. It's become your home over the past several months and been a place of refuge. Last week, you guys pulled into the town of Ragehaven along the Slashmaw River and were accosted by a Minotaur, warning you that you could not proceed. As you guys pulled up to the jetty here, he waves his hands emphatically at you, and while looking monstrous, seems to be welcoming you to dock here. Question becomes, what would you guys like to do?
Winkle, are his horns better than your horns? It seems like his rack is more functional.
Oh, but look how small they are. Very, very small. I guarantee
I think he overcompensates with other things.
I guarantee you Ayla would be just disappointed.
Ayla looks over. What do you mean? Winkle,
His rack.
it's not
isn't
about the
as
size of
branded.
your horns, Winkle. It's how you use them.
Oh, but you know I use them.
Indeed.
So, are they stronger than you, Winkle, or how does those y'all relate to each other?
I'm bigger. That's all that matters.
He looks at you guys. Ugh. Get that rope. Get it all set. Welcome to Rage Haven. Come ashore. Come ashore.
Lauren will look at Winkle and, in a low voice, trying not to be heard by him, she will ask Winkle, "Ever been to this part of Corlin before?"
Not this part, but I have heard of it. They are not a warrior group.
Really?
No, they can fight, but they are not a warrior group.
They seemed awfully determined to stop the boat.
Maybe that's just because the ship really couldn't go any farther down the river.
Could be.
Okay, let's hear them out.
So Winkle takes a look and starts heading towards the gangplank.
Cool. As you come to the gangplank, this individual's standing at the bottom of it, his arms at his sides, fists clenched. As you come down, he greets you. Who are you?
I am Winkle. And you?
Drogath Ironhide. And he reaches up, opens his palm really wide. Do you follow suit?
Yes.
And he slaps you across the chest as hard as he can.
I return the slap.
Winkle, he's taller than you.
He's in heels.
He looks over at you. Of course I have heels. Most feet do. But, welcome, Winkle. Your horns are strange to us. Where are you from?
Uh-oh.
He's like, GM, help!
No,
GM,
no.
help!
I am from Moostopia.
Moostopia. I've never heard of it. Not that
Have
I've
you
heard of
heard of-
many places. It
Have you heard of
sounds moosalicious.
Have you heard of moose chucks?
No. What are they?
Oh, they're little fellows, but they can do a lot of damage. They try to break your ankles first.
Horrible creatures. I'll have to be on the lookout whenever I go to Moostopia.
If they ever come this way, let us know. We will assist.
We will do that. How would I contact you?
I believe that Miss Covet von Sin would be able to, you'd be able to reach her.
Who is that?
That little bitty thing with
Covet.
up on the deck.
I hear my voice. I hear somebody
You
say
hear
my
my
name, and I
voice?
just kind of look up.
Suddenly,
my voice.
Winkle is Ursula. Got it.
Hey, Covet, can you hear
Yep.
down there?
Okay. It's been a long day. Okay.
It's not the wine talking
So
at all.
she. No, it's really not. It's been a long day. So, Covet hears her. Hears. Good God, bless Almighty. All right, she hears her name, and she, kind of looks at Winkle and notices him looking at her. So she kind of nods at Twilight, and she goes down towards down towards the down the gangplank towards Boinkle.
Is this your
Yes,
shaman?
I heard my name. What do you?
Is this your shaman?
What are you, Kath? I believe she is a very powerful.
Are you shaman
I am a
woman?
very powerful spellcaster.
Spellcaster. That's vague.
What are you?
Minotaur extraordinaire. Practitioner of the yoga.
Oh.
Is there a woo ha
Ooh,
in there somewhere?
So,
Is that a fighting stance, or is that a fighting style, or I'm curious. I have not
no.
heard of that.
Is a body conditioning exercise where we enhance the breathing of the incoming and the outgoing. Ooh, ha, ha. As we breathe in, hee, 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 hoo, ha, ha. We do the breathing practices. What we do is we make sure that the body is as one as we can be with Mother Toivoa. We breathe in, hee, 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 hoo, ha, ha. And as we do so, we become more in tune with what each of our muscles can do. However, Lady Covet, we do have what we refer to as the warrior pose.
And demonstrates this pose. Of it is that look.
You're breaking up
She
really
thinks
bad.
she says oh gosh, hold on. I might have to change internet connection. Hold on. Let me try this. Any better?
Yes, much better.
Okay.
Hee, hee, hee.
So
Ho, ha, ha.
she sees him demonstrate this warrior pose, and she's like, "That looks like it's very relaxing. It stretches all the muscles."
No. When practiced properly, it does not relax the muscles. It intensifies them and communicates our will to the land. If you find this relaxing, you're doing it wrong.
Okay. All right. Do this. Oh crap. So with that, she says, "Well, technically, I'm a warlock, and I'd be more than happy to help with contact with Winkle if necessary."
Warlocks, what patron do you serve? Hee hee hee, ho ha ha.
I am a studier of MKO.
The god of death. Ha ha ha. He holds no power here.
It still doesn't stop me from sending a message.
Perhaps. Brother Bwinkle, are these moose chucks on their path to us?
Last I have heard, we had defeated them and they had gone back to their country where they were. But you never know. They love to have war.
A warlike species that attacks the ankles. Such a thing is problematic for the taller folk. I once heard of such things, but they were not referred to as moose chucks. It's the terrible gnomes. Apparently, those who have land that grows lush as opposed to our scrub brush develop plots within their backyards, an area where they put a fence in order to claim the land for themselves. This area is vegetated and cultivated. They refer to it as a garden, and the gnomes infest them.
That is what we have Covet for.
Hey!
Are you good at killing gnomes, Lady Covet?
She looks at Bwink, raises an eyebrow, and then looks back at Ironhide and says, "Yes."
That's friendly fire.
Two.
You
and
win.
two. You win. Oh.
So who else is aboard your vessel, Brother Bwinkle?
There is Twilight's Call. He is a great adventurer and a bard of no equal.
As
Maybe if-
he is returning down the gangplank, will you do a yoga move with me?
Absolutely.
We will participate in Downward Musatar.
Ooh, yes. As Winkle gets down towards on one knee and starts bowing down.
Your
Winkle,
friend
that's a
here,
good pose for you. You do that one quite well. I shall capture this in song and dance.
Drogath, bends over at the hips, no knee touching the ground, and performs the best Downward Minotaur.
Oh, that is beautiful. Absolutely wonderful.
It helps the back and the muscles that institute the core. You don't get these muscles by being lax. And I would never bend the knee to anyone. Speaking of not bending the knee, someone with as fabulous hair as you, sir, as Twilight's coming down the ramp, would you participate in the ritual of greeting as he raises a hand?
Bye, Twilight.
I think Twilight's going to pass on this one.
Aw,
The elf is rude.
he gets mad also when I throw him in the water.
Why? Does he not enjoy bathing?
Oh, it messes his hair up.
But
Is he still standing there with his arm raised?
yeah, uh-huh.
Covet is trying really hard to reach it on Twilight's behalf.
He turns to you, smiles, pulling a bit of a squat to get down to your level. And he's going to wallop you right in the center of the chest. Covet, it's going to knock the wind out of you. And I don't think you've ever been struck in that area before so hard.
Real life? Yup.
Probably.
Long story. She's like, and
Twilight is not happy.
she cuts him a glare and says, "This is your fault," and smacks the dude on the chest too, as hard as she can.
As you do so, he smiles, and you hear the
Eldritch blast, compelling blast to it.
As you slap him on the chest, he looks at you. Breathe in, little one. You must go hee hee hee, hoo ha ha.
And all you hear is,
And then exhale, ha ha ha. Breathe in once again, hee hee hee, hoo ha ha. You'll get it. As the air fulfills your muscles, you will breathe freer once again. This is how we institute a union between us and Toivoa. And it's Lauren's being granted inspiration.
heard.
He turns to the
I'll keep
Triton
working
behind.
on it.
Good. Do so, little one. And he pats you on top of the head.
And she pats Twilight on the chest repeatedly.
As you pat Twilight on the chest repeatedly, he looks at Twilight and then back at Covet. Will you not reciprocate with this one?
There is a chest interaction that will not be described.
Understood. As the biscuits are checked. Understood. So, he turns to Islarin. A Triton, far from the sea. Who are you?
I am Islarin, daughter of Denman and Kolos.
And what does that mean?
That is my name and how I introduce myself.
He raises a hand,
She raises a hand in turn.
and she wallops you right in the center of your armor. Clang!
And she gives as good as she gets.
All right. As your hand hits his chest, his muscles ripple. Boom, 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 boom. And he does a little bit of a pec pump. Well met, Islarin. Hee hee hee. Hoo ha ha. Why have you all come? Who is this? A cloak of blue. Splash of color in a land of sand. As we see Eowyn. What are you doing, Eowyn? You gonna stay on the boat or you gonna come down the ramp?
It will come down the ramp.
A man of color. Welcome. And he raises a hand.
It would hesitantly raises a hand.
And he slaps you across the chest.
Him across the chest too.
As you do so, he smiles. Breathe in, my little friend. Hee hee hee. Hoo ha ha.
Is there a reason our ship couldn't continue?
Yes, but breathe. Hee hee hee. Hoo ha ha.
Everyone will breathe.
Okay. Is anyone going to do the hee hee hee. Hoo ha ha?
No.
No? Okay.
Hey!
I like having my dignity intact.
Arr,
Ouch!
arr.
That's painful.
I don't. I'm a GM. This is what I do for a living. I debase myself in front of others. Yay! Okay. Well, Drogath looks at you all. Yes, we warned you of the river, and that the ship will not be able to pass the falls. Come with us. And he's going to escort you towards a wigwam. The inside of the wigwam is warm and dry. There's a couple of logs laid out that have been stripped of their bark and look like small benches. In the center of it, the tent, there is a small fire with a roast duck on it. He looks at you all. The dangers of the river are known to us. The Slash Maw is not named so for no reason. Upstream from here, you will cross a vast, vast desert. Save for the river, the water supply is meager at best, and it does not rain on a regular basis. The waters come from Ochukfuk, the capital. It is far away. By walking, it would take you 3 to 4 weeks to arrive. By ship, slightly more. If you can make it upstream to the falls. There is no way for such a magnificent vessel to rise across the rocks. What is your plan? How would you rise above the falls?
Winkle looks at him and says, "How would you be doing this?"
Well, if I had such a luxurious vessel, I would not want to part with it, nor do I expect you to. I would find beasts of burden, tie ropes to the vessel, and drag it along the riverside, as far as I could, to the falls. You see, at the base of the falls, there is a gathering of water. There are old docks that used to be held there for transportation of goods. Goods that used to come from Ochukvuk and no longer do. We do not know why they do not, but we know that the docks are broken and unused. Supplies have become scarce. Ragehaven was formed by the travelers and nomads of Corlin to use as a water supply. Most of these tents and wigwams will be gone in a couple of days. We had gotten supplies from Ochukvuk, but whatever lies at the base of the falls has stopped their flow. Once I made my vessel fast at the falls, I would have normally taken a beast of burden from there and ridden to Ochukvuk. Only 2 days walk from there. And welcome, Ayla Taylor. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
I got the present for the kid. I'm happy.
I'm glad. And we think you're probably on the wrong microphone for some reason. We hear you distant. Maybe it's using the webcam.
That's weird because Joe was already on.
Yep, I'm not sure why, but it sounds like you were coming from very distant or talking in a can. But,
You say you made your boat fast at the falls?
yes, anchors at the docks, tie down the vessel, and then go by foot.
Ah. Fast as in held fast rather than fast as in swift.
Yes, as in stationary, immobile, locked in place, unable to move.
I see.
I never did understand why they called it fast. It's more of exceedingly slow.
A word that is own antonym.
Indeed. What would one call that? An anti-antonym? Maybe just a Tim. We will refer to it as Tim.
Tim?
Some call it.
Tim.
Seems a little chaotic.
But where have you come from?
Who
Yep.
is this question asked towards?
All of
From
you.
different- I come from the Protectorate far to the north.
The Protectorate, a legendary thing, does not exist. Tell us the truth.
I suppose then I have false memories of my own birth and my life.
No one remembers their birth. Yeah, so your memories are false.
Or in Miles, a figure of speech.
Interesting. And you, man of blue cloaks, where are you from? Eowyn?
Sorry. Um,
Where's
Awen is from. So, where is he from again?
Nausha.
I
Far, far to the
okay.
north.
I always remember it, but I never remember how to say it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Nausha.
You're unlike the others here. They carry themselves with airs of nobility. You seem more at home here. A warrior and an everyman. Someone who understands how the common man lives. Is this true? Or have I read you wrong?
I suppose it's somewhat true. Although I don't really see myself as a warrior.
Yet you wear the chains of warriorhood, the weapons of war. As Brother Bwinkle here does. Yet you are smooth-skinned.
Is that a bad thing?
We do not judge others by the color of their skin, but by their deeds in battle. It is only by fighting a person that you will truly know them. But you... I would not want to know you in that way. I would be afraid to become food upon someone's plate.
I even if I don't really want to fight you either.
Will you share food with me?
Right now, no, thank you.
He gestures to the roasting duck on the spit right there. The duck will be overcooked soon. We should not wait too long. Is there anything you desire of Ragehaven prior to your departure? We have tradespeople who would value goods from afar. Any of you? Nobody?
Oh, this is for all of us? I thought
Yes.
it was just for Aowen. Sorry.
I mean, Aowen is the captain.
But I thought Kavit was the captain.
Nope. She puts her finger on the tip of her nose and says, "Not it."
That's why you're the spokesperson while we're in Corlin. Or did you forget? Oh, Master Aowen.
Call me Master Awen again. Now got you.
But
Can
how
I
should a
look?
slave refer to their owner?
He is not my slave.
Is he available then?
Sure, he is.
Yes.
No, he is not.
Oh.
He is not yours to decide that.
Is he yours, Lady Warrior? Slayer
He is
of
my
Gnomes.
husband.
Your husband, your mate. Ha ha! It must be a delight to climb such a tree.
Every night. And twice on days ending in Y.
He comes up to you, Covet, and slaps you on the back. And that is a good spouse. You have chosen well that he would be able to sate you in such a way.
With the slap on the back, she just kind of stumbles forward just a smidge because she kind of knew that was probably gonna come. But still, he's way bigger than she is. And she's just like, she just looks up at him and smiles, and then smiles back at Twilight and be like, "No, buddy."
So, warrior, slayer of gnomes, with this much, do you have many children?
I do not as of yet.
Hmm.
I want to get
Sounds
home
like,
before that happens.
oh, this is planned. Interesting. I myself have 18 children.
Impressive.
I have, for lack of a better term, gotten around.
Oh. I see.
Little dance.
You see, when we are in the classes of the great yoga, hoo ha ha, the women who arrive, they find me enjoyable to be around. And so when they do, well, it is only my best duty to ensure that their connection to Toivo is as close as possible.
Naturally.
Of course. And so, I allow them to do whatever they will.
Hence 18 children.
Indeed.
Are they all grown? Or are they
Oh
small
no!
still?
They range from the age of 18 to 0. I had a birth just yesterday.
Ah.
I've
Must
become
be-
quite
you must
the
be very
prolific midwife.
Well, everybody's got to know how to do it one way or another.
Indeed. This beast was so small it fit in the palm of my hand. Such a new life.
Covet naturally would just look at his hands,
They're
where-
monstrously
where-
big. For the record, later Twilight's going to see this massive red handprint on your chest and on your back.
It's okay. It's okay. So she's just gonna be like, wow. Even then, what was it, bigger than your hand or smaller?
It fits here. And he gestures to about the last knuckle to the palm.
Wow.
A small one.
Reminds me of someone else I know.
Goblins, you see, they have small young.
Oh, okay. So you must be, of course, be very, very proud.
Of course! Brelga is quite the young woman.
Was the last child a boy, girl?
A small girl. She will prove to be quite the good merchant, I'm sure. Relga sells a variety of textiles and textile accessories, looms, needles, and thread.
Might be something that could be useful for a medicine kit.
Medicine?
Mine's a little-
Oh, I would not trust Frelga around a wound at all.
Well, the needles for sure.
Hmm. Perhaps. I am more of the believer in the earth curing us. If you have a cut, you slap some dirt on it, and you healed soon.
Rub some dirt on it.
Indeed, Brother Boykle. See, it is a Minotaur way. As I'm getting people to drink more and more every second.
I'm enjoying this way too much.
Brother Winkle, will you have duck with me?
Oh, yes. And I
Breathe
reach
with me,
down-
Brother Winkle. Hee hee hee, hoo ha ha.
Hoo ha ha, and I reach down and grab a leg of the duck.
He reaches and grabs the other one, and the duck is torn in half, coming clean off the spit. You each have half of a duck.
I take it. I take a bite, and I look over to Ayla and let her take a bite.
For the record, the cat noise coming in at that exact moment was awesome.
You're welcome.
It was awesome.
As he bites down into the thigh of the duck, fat flows down his chin and onto his pecs, glistening there in the firelight.
Winkle has taken a bite, including the bone, and he's
Awesome.
chewing it.
As it snaps in your mouth, the marrow is delicious.
Yummy. And Winkle turns to him and goes, It's really good.
Indeed, we roast the ducks quite well. I'm glad you enjoy the food. You should share with your friends. And he's going to throw his half of... He throws the half of the duck over to Twilight. Twilight, you gonna catch it, or does it hit you?
I catch it.
Okay. As you catch it, the fat that's been rendered inside this is going to spray off the duck across your armor. You're gonna smell delicious for the next couple of days.
Yummy.
Yep.
Down, Covet.
Are you gonna
Down.
want to eat it? Nummy nummy.
I have been. Oh, that's wrong. Why? He can check the biscuits, but I can't be happy with him smelling yummy.
Ahem.
I must say that was an awfully fine piece of duck.
Oh, my lady. And he stands up. I did not realize one from the Carial Isles was here. I apologize for my rudeness.
Oh, you were fine.
He stands above you and raises one very large hand up in the air.
Go ahead, do it. You have to say
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Still yourself.
Do it.
Raise your arm so he can.
He slaps you across the chest, Ayla.
Yay!
Yay! I hear yay.
Yes. But it was fine duck, my sir. I must ask you how you prepare that.
I will tell you. You take a duck and you place it in water from the sea for 7 days. You allow it to be brined so deeply. Then you pull it out and you cover it in the peppercorns, ground into a powder. And then you place that duck inside of the mixed milk of a goat with salt so that the fats suffuse the duck. It's called butter. It is a delicious delicacy here. Once this has been soaked in butter for an hour, you pull it out, and you stab it with a spear, and you place it above a fire.
How do you make this butter?
He looks at you. Come with me, Twilight. And he walks over just a couple feet to where there's a conical bucket with a stick sticking out of the top. You take fresh milk of a goat or cow and you pour it into this. And then you close the lid. And then, do you know the motion that pleases every man? You perform that motion upon the milk. Up and down. Up and down. And, as I'm sure you're
Is this a
aware,
grip or is this a loose grip?
you must grasp firmly, as if you were attempting to throttle the handle. And you must use 2 hands, which I'm sure you're familiar with. As you go
Now-
up.
Do you have to put anything on this thing to prevent getting splinters or other shards of wood in your hands?
Oh, no. The hair on your hands should protect it. Of course, some of us have worn the hair off our hands and have formed calluses. And so, we have gotten good at it. You should try, Twilight.
Winkle turns to Twilight and says, "Yeah, it could give Covet a wet rest."
Winkle, what do you mean?
Well,
Ayla, do you have any, like, I don't know, like, some herbs that we could add to it? Because I'm certain, you know,
Oh,
if they've just
yeah.
got regular butter, and that's a delicacy.
Oh, the
Honey, cinnamon, sugar.
No. You want to add fresh herb,
thyme.
such as thyme, and maybe some rosemary. I think it would just take it up just a step. Do you mind if I take your dough that is currently roasting and add just a little thyme and rosemary and see if you like it?
So you're going to create your own version of herbs and spices to add to this churning?
No, I have an herb bag I carry.
Of course, anyone from the Curial Isles is welcome to add from their sack to the process.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I mean, that sounds wonderful.
So Ayla steps over to the current duck that is on the spit, and I sprinkle just some of the dried herbs onto the duck. I says, give that a few more minutes. By the time it's done, it should be infused well. And then tell me if you like it.
You need to cover that with all those herbs and spices liberally.
No,
Indeed.
not too much. You put too much, it overwhelms the meat. You lose the flavor of the butter and the meat itself. And you don't want to do that. You just want to. You're losing it.
So a careful, practiced application of your herbs and spices to the meat.
Correct.
Lady Ayla, I was told long ago that those of the Curial Isles are best known for their foods. Is this true?
Oh, yes, sir. We pride ourselves in our foods, for it is in honor of our God that we worship.
Would you show us the secret techniques of the Curial Isles when it comes to the method of processing butter? We have heard that there is a special way that only the women and men of the Curial Isles understand.
Well,
Something about it's in the wrist?
No. It has to do with the container. You're using an open bucket. If you use a container that is curved and has just a narrow opening at the top, and then insert a stick that's made to go down into it that has baffles, ingrained on the stick. When you push the stick down, you twist it as you pull it up, and it will churn the butter quite well, but it will also speed up the process and make it sweeter.
Thank you for these tips. We will have to search for a curved container for our butter to be churned.
I will be glad to sketch one out so that you know what to look for.
So curved with a little bit of ribs? Is that what I'm hearing?
In order to stimulate the cream into forming butter.
Right.
To whip it up properly.
Vigorously.
Now we start teaching our children
I couldn't
how
help
to
it. Sorry,
churn.
guys.
We start teaching our children to churn butter by using small containers that have lids, and we place smooth stones that are clean in the whole milk in the container, and then just let the kids shake the container until they can't hear the stones rattle anymore.
Oh. He looks at you. Interesting.
Yes, and then they take the lid off and they find butter inside. Of course, now the game becomes finding the stones. But the children love it, and they begin to learn the process of making their own butter.
I did not know this of the Carriolisles.
Oh, it's a cooking and cooking techniques is something that is handed down from generation to generation.
Understood. I was taught how to make butter by my mother.
Your mother was a wise woman.
Indeed. I miss her.
Has she gone on?
Yes. She has found 2 new husbands, and it travels the sands.
Whoa. She's a strong woman.
Oh, yes. The way she churned the butter was vigorous.
Sounds
Nope.
like it.
What was that, Eowyn? Eowyn said something, I thought.
I didn't say
Okay.
anything.
No, okay.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. So, why do the Smoothskins go to Ochukvuk?
To call upon the Lady of Shadows, of course. Why would anybody go to Ochukvuk?
He looks a little concerned. Go to die?
To seek an audience. I am quite attached to my current standard of life.
Do you not fear the Shadeless?
Also known as the Soulless, right?
No. The soulless are others. Those that wander, zombies and mindless. The shadeless are the ones you must be concerned by. Those without shadows.
But she holds their souls, do they not? Does she not?
Shadows? I do not know if the Lady of Shadows holds souls. Shadows. Shadeless are to be feared and respected. We have not had one within Ragehaven for many, many days. But you never know when one will arrive.
They come often.
On occasion, we view them as inspectors, as those who would roam and own, as you might say. If they demand something, we give it, lest we die.
That's an interesting word you used to describe them. Inspectors. What do they inspect?
We do not know. They wander and gaze. Ragehaven is a safe place. The Shadeless are enigma. We do not know why they come. The rumors are that the Lady of Shadows observes them from afar, speaking to the shadows in her lair, able to communicate and use them as pawns to be viewed through. A network of spies without the need for any lies. When your shadow is taken, you become hers. She owns the Shadeless. She controls them. They are hers, and any act against one is an act against her. She is a fair ruler, ruthless.
You know what the Shadeless are capable of.
I only know that they are imbued with the magic of the Lady of Shadows. The rumors of what they can do is numerous, from being able to lift themselves into the sky, to become a beam of light, to float in the air and even disappear. There was even a rumor once that the Lady of Shadows could possess any one of the Shadeless and provide her presence in that place. It's how she maintains power across Corland. Fear of enforcement, fear of the presence of the Lady. If your ruler could be anywhere at any time and is powerful enough to kill with a thought, would you not be terrified of offending her?
I would.
So we respect the Lady of Shadows. We obey their commands. The Shadeless come and the Shadeless go. We live our lives, and we do our best to ensure that we remain. Should you see a Shadeless, you will know them. They are off-putting. They have no shadow. Even in the midday sun or the evening light, no darkness lays upon the ground next to them. They have fled or been shred by the Lady of Shadows. She now owns their shades.
Have you spoken to any of them before?
Yes, they speak to us. They are terrifying. When I am ever done speaking to them, I must unify myself with Toivo once again. Hee hee hee, hoo ha ha. But they speak in practicalities, immediate moments usually. No intrigue, no bluffiness. They are honest and efficient.
Do you deal often in intrigue and fluffiness?
We attempt to not, you understand. We attempt to be as honest and forthright as we can.
Do they? Do you see them coming at a distance, or do they seem to just form out of a shadow?
We have seen one walk into town, and we have seen one form in the middle of the river. We do not know how they travel, but they never carry many supplies. They do not travel with beasts of burdens or wagons. Although on occasion I have seen them, the caravan. It looks like someone redeemed 100,000 channel point trinket for the next loot pile. So a story item's coming for the group.
The seventh shard.
That straight face says it all.
That straight face says no.
Okay, so GM, just to recap, saw them coming from a river.
They've seen them
and
walk into
from
town, they've seen
walk-
them materialize, and they've seen them come with the caravan.
What kind of caravan were they with? Or were they guarding something? I mean, could you tell? I mean, I know that's a lot of questions right there, but
I could tell. They were guarding something. Something of great value. A new bride for one of the kitsune here in the village.
how important is that? Just because I'm trying to understand your culture, how important is the kitsune to how important is this for the bride to be guarded so heavily?
She came from Otrukvuk and was promised to be wed here in Ragehaven. She was quite the treat, and they wanted to ensure that she remained safe from the wildlings, from the dryads, and from the elementals across the plains. It is not raiders who would molest her. No one would dare against the shadeless. But the primals that roam the lands, those are the ones that you must be cautious of.
Where is this person now?
Here in town. She holds a position of importance. Her name is Zerka Ashclaw. She occasionally comes to the yoga meetings, hee, hoo ha ha, but does not participate in extracurricular activities.
She just observes from afar.
She barely does that, in spite of my best efforts. She's shrewd and simply goes through the motions.
You've attempted to gain her attention.
If you had seen her, you would as well.
Is there any way we can talk to her?
Of course.
Covet just kind of gives him the side, and I'm Twilight.
And he's
You
going...
said that she had prominence, right?
I'm sorry, repeat the question?
She has a place of prominence, correct?
Indeed.
In the culture?
Yes.
What is
Zerka
her-
is the
what's her-
mayoress of Ragehaven.
Oh.
Those who would come to Ragehaven for hostile intent would have to deal with her first. There's no point in sending an entire army when Zerka can handle the champions.
She's that formidable.
I would not fight her.
High praise indeed.
You understand.
Physical prowess or magical?
He looks at you. If only she could choose me, I would submit to whatever prowess she desired. As a question for you, Mr. Husband. The prowess of your woman, the Gnome Slayer, would you say that it is purely physical, or is it magical as well?
It is both.
Precisely. So how am I to tell whether Zerka is purely physical or magical? You guys are, without having to roll an insight check, this guy's got a massive crush on this woman.
I was talking in terms of combat, but you seem to be mentioning something different.
He looks at you. What is the difference between combat and leisure? One involves tumbling and grasping of limbs, the strive against one's will, the heavy sweating of effort and exertion, and the other is war.
You'll see Twilight just elbow now.
You see Twilight do what?
Elbow Winkle and telling him he should be taking notes right now.
So,
Ayla whispers to Twilight, "For what reason?"
All is fair in
Grab
love
the
and
bull
war.
by the horns, of course.
who says I can't is what Ayla said? Can you move your microphone closer to your mouth? It seems to not be picking you up well. Yeah, yours.
I don't think it's through our headset. I think it's through the computer.
Yeah, I think it's coming through the webcam.
Yep.
Can you go into your Discord settings and change the source to be your microphone?
Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to do.
Thank you. But, Zerka, we could bring her here. Do you wish to talk to her?
I believe it would be a good idea. What do you think, Eowyn?
I'm on board with the idea.
Very well. I will go and visit Zerka. The wigwam is yours as long as you are here. And he's going to depart for a few moments, leaving you guys alone in the wigwam.
Is this any better?
It is a lot better.
Covet looks at the group and says, I cannot say much, but I trust you guys.
That's why we have Lord Eowyn here to be the spokesperson for the group. Captain.
Covet smiles at Eowyn and says, Captain, be strong. Use strong voice. I know you can when you talk to Twilight. Or me. Or is Lauren.
Or me?
Just with us as family. Show no weakness. Weakness
Exactly.
is not good here. So speak strong.
Grab the bull by
Grab.
the horns.
But
Speak
not.
with your heart.
Yeah.
After a few minutes of sitting in the wigwam, Drogath is going to return in. As he comes through, standing in at 6'8", his horns don't touch the top of the wigwam, but yet he towers over most of you. He smiles, Zerka Ashclaw comes, and stooping to come into the wigwam, a gray hooded individual, their hood trimmed with orange, pauldrons of leather armor, very barely scraping the ceiling. The figure walks with supernatural grace and towers into the room. Looking at each of you in turn, you feel that your presence is being examined. Your souls are being searched. There's definitely something magical going on here. If you'd like to resist this, I need wisdom saving throws. Awesome. Cool. Winkle.
I'm sorry, what are we rolling for?
Wisdom saving throws
What are we
against
rolling for,
her
Weasel?
intriguing gaze.
I'll have a +5 to this.
Cool. So Winkle will fail,
I think
Covet
I
will
would have
fail,
to.
Twilight's Call will fail.
Mine's not working.
You may need to go into D&D
You have to
Beyond.
turn off your dice.
You have to turn off
Do
your
what?
dice. The way you turn off the dice is by going into your character sheet there. Up at the top, let me get there so I can speak intelligently here with you. One moment. If you click on the button that says Manage right next to Ayla Taylor,
Yes.
in there you should have character settings.
Right.
If you scroll down there, you're going to see where it says Dice Rolling.
I
Uncheck
see
that.
it. Uncheck it. Got it.
And then you can click off of that, and then it should work for you.
Yay.
Jim,
That was perfect.
charm condition.
This is not a charm. This is Detect Thoughts.
That's dangerous with Twilight.
Right?
Would Covet know what she's doing?
Probably not. You can roll an insight check, because this is not a spell, but rather an innate ability for Zerka. With the 21, you can feel a presence in your mind. With the wisdom saving of
With
a
that-
24, Eowyn fails.
With that, with the present, with her feeling the presence in her mind, she just constantly thinks of, the growing up and reading history books in the garden, and just finding that one history book that was so intriguing to her, of the cultures of the court of in Ashelion, and of the Feywilds, and the grove itself.
Sure. As you focus your surface thoughts on that level, you're going to feel this presence push past that, because you did not roll a high enough saving throw to resist it.
That's fair.
Twilight has no idea that his thoughts are being intruded upon.
Okay.
Still, the first thoughts are going to go with, damn, she's tall.
To be fair, Covet, you're going to come up to about the middle of her thigh. This woman
I do that
stands...
with everybody else. Why not?
She stands easily 10 feet tall inside this wigwam, hunched over like a predator in this enclosed space. Then she speaks. Welcome, little friends. You have come aboard the vessel from afar, seeking something that we do not have.
What do we seek that she doesn't have?
A shard of a baneful ashwood spire to close the
was
portals
simple.
from the Fey realms to the material plane.
I knew she didn't have that. That's why we're going to the Lady of Shadow.
Interesting. You believe she has one.
Of course we
Is
know she
Ayla
has one.
aware of what she's doing?
You are very aware of what she's doing. Your mind is closed, as is Islarin's.
Okay.
Twilight has no clue, and so these are just his random thoughts as this conversation is going on.
She smiles, showing a whole bunch of very sharp teeth. So, you need help getting there. Is this true?
Seems so.
Which is
We're told that passing the falls will be difficult.
to get there as close as possible.
Passing the falls will be difficult indeed. You will not be able to go there with such a fine vessel. But an ambassador, as she looks from Twilight and Covet, Ayla and Eowyn, to you, Islaren. Not from Ayla, but from Winkle to you, Islaren. The ambassador of the Protectorate, my lady. She bows her head slightly to you out of respect.
I'll return the gesture.
The future master of the
Real
Shintaran
quick,
Grove.
did Winkle attempt to give her the greeting?
Winkle, are you going to try to give her the greeting?
No, because using my intelligent headband, I recognize that she only, when she goes to do the temple, that she only kind of participates. And I don't think I really want to get hit by her.
So, you have come to Rangehaven in order to resupply, and out of curiosity for the warnings of Drogath. You do not come to invade, but rather to save our lands. Interesting. I had not thought that the Smoothskins would do such a thing. This is exciting. A potential for peace. That's what you hope for. And she turns to Twilight's call. You seek to restore your homeland, a grove of darkness, and yet you fear it. You must be very brave to face that which is the unknown danger.
She's well informed. She seems to have an insight into a whole bunch of stuff.
Covet squeezes his hand just a little bit harder.
She smiles at this.
Ow, why is she squeezing my hand?
Your spouse knows you well. She can control your thoughts to a degree. My dear woman, such thoughts, well, primal and exciting they are, but not a distraction enough to pull your mind away from the court of Ashelion, from Tatiana's court, where you wish to return someday.
We all wish to return home at some point, do we not?
Yes, but you do not wish to return to the court as home, but rather as a representative of your husband's lands.
It is yet to be seen.
Indeed. And you, Winkle, you seek peace and adventure, war and stories. You seek the pleasure of the princess at all costs. Your heart is noble, to be commended, but you are not a man of this land, but rather of the Fey realms, of a conflict with the evil ones. I was not aware of the Moose Chuck War. One must be cautious lest one of them appear and roar. Why are all of your thoughts in rhyme, Lord Winkle?
It's how I control myself.
Your level of control is to be commended, for your attraction to your wife is unlimited.
She is a beauty beyond all bounds.
And you, Warlord of Blue, who seek to overtake your former mentor, all I sense in your mind is fire. You have rage that you must control. Should you meet the Lady of Shadows as you are, she will tear this aside and reveal what lies within. You must find yourself before that time to speak honestly of your desires and who you are. What do you wish for the world, Eowyn, future Lord of Nausha? Eowyn? Any response to that?
I better get the worst time possible.
Interesting.
Nope, and that was out of character.
Oh, you didn't hear? Okay.
I did hear, just a matter came in. I can answer now.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you repeat the question real quick?
What do you desire for the world and for yourself once you become a Lord of Nausha?
Well, I hope to help a lot to avoid conflict and help maintain a better peace over it.
Good. You seek to lead with reason and power. These are things that the Lady of Shadow will see as beneficial in your dealings with her. Each of you seems ready in your own way to meet with her. Here, take this. A token of Zerka. It will provide you with an audience, at least with her guards, if not with the lady herself. And Zerka's going to take a ring off her finger. Reaching out, she was about to give it to Islarin, and then looks at the rest of the party. Truly, you have chosen Eowyn to be your ambassador. How exciting. And an interesting choice. She turns and gives the ring to Eowyn. Present this to the lady. She will view you as you are. But having been judged by Zerka, that'll get you at least a little bit of favor. You do not threaten my village, and so I do not worry myself with your presence. You have not stolen from my people, nor do you wish them harm. While one of you is jealous, I will assure you, no harm will come to anyone aboard your ship for as long as you do not harm the people of Ragehaven. Your people will be chased.
Just to be sure of mine, it wasn't very a lot.
Our people will not interfere with yours unless desired. Drugath, make sure that they are taken care of, that their supplies are refreshed. We are going to provide you with all sorts of vegetables, berries, and flesh. You must be supplied for the journey from here to Ochakvok. Let us speak plainly. Drogath, go make the arrangements. Drogath smiles as if he's a little dog being given a job to do and goes running out of the wigwam. Zarka is going to sit down crisscross in the center of the tent, right across from the fire from you guys. Now that he is gone, let us discuss. You cannot make it to Ochakvok with your ship. You could use the process provided by Twilight to go further. A Pegasus and a Draconid traveling along, towing the ship, will make you as far as the falls. There you will have to choose between the south bank or the north bank. Both are treacherous and guarded by wildlife and primals. Once you depart your ship, though, if you wish to keep it safe, you will have to leave people aboard. We cannot provide support for you, nor would you trust us if we offered it. So, would you have the ship travel back to sea or wait for you at the falls?
Back to sea, I think.
I think we missed something here. I don't understand.
She raises an eyebrow, which is cute on her face. And as she does so, you realize Drogath's got a crush on this woman for a reason. What is the part you do not understand?
So, I am very confused, and this is the player, not necessarily
Sure.
the character. So, so what I'm understanding as the player is that they'll take the ship to the sea or to the falls, and then we.
You got what she said.
I'm curious.
She said that she doesn't expect you guys to welcome their people on board your ship. So they're not really offering to board your ship because Twilight's not going to trust them, Islar's not going to trust them, Bleakle's not going to trust them, anyone's not going to trust them. Makes sense. She acknowledges that. She's saying that once you make it to the falls, someone's going to have to guard the ship. Whether it's Rolmos, the Fantastic Four, or some combination of the party, whoever you're going to leave with the ship, someone's going to have to stay with the ship, or the ship's going to go to a no good end. Okay? And I think that's just pretty much a given. So if you're not trusting them, you're going to have to decide who's going to stay. And once you get to the falls and can no longer travel with the ship, you're going to have to choose either the south bank or the north bank to travel to Ochakvok, because crossing the river is going to be very hazardous beyond that.
And then we'd have to secure some type of beast of burden for those
Right.
that don't have steeds or mounts to continue through the desert to get to Ochakvok.
Okay, so I think what's throwing me off then is I followed everything up to that point, but what's throwing me off is sending the ship
Okay.
back to sea.
Oh.
Or,
Okay. Do we want the
That's-
ship to wait for us at the falls where it can be attacked multiple times from either side? Or do we want the ship to go back out to sea where it would
Where it
not
could be attacked by pirates
Yeah.
and sorcerers and other ne'er-do-wells out in the open ocean.
Yeah, what's the plan with the boat once you can no longer ride the boat?
I think that's a Romos and an Aslaran decision, and it's her wedding present.
Sounds good to me.
Not it, Captain. Not it, Captain. What are we doing, Captain Islam?
I'll have to speak with Romos about it. Have to determine if there is a method to keep it safe as it crosses out of Slashmaw Port. He saw the
Is there a
presence
cloaking
of
spell?
It would be an impressive one if it could cloak the whole ship.
I believe that would have to be a cloaking boulder.
I mean, I've heard
Because the
impressive
ship's so
things of
loud.
shamans of Corland, so I'm wondering if they may have some type of capability.
My first thought was to exit the river at a very, very fast pace. But I will have to speak with my husband about this.
Of course. Now, are there any supplies you desire from our place here in Rage Haven? We do not have much, but your aim and goal is true, and we wish to support as best we can.
Any fresh fruit that you might have could be helpful if you can part with it.
We will part with as many as we can.
We know supplies can be tough to come by, so whatever you feel that you can help us with would be much understood.
Her gaze looks
Where
at the
could
wall of
we
the
use-
wigwam for a moment, and then she turns back to you guys. It is being done.
For those that don't have mouths, where could we secure some to ease the crossing of the desert?
Well, that depends on the type of mount you desire. We typically ride large cats. I think you're muted. Okay.
Covet kind of looks at her and just kind of raises an eyebrow.
We have desert cats. The Sand Slashers.
Does it? Really? I've
Indeed.
only read about them in books.
Oh, yes. They're quite ferocious until tamed. They have to
And
be
that is
broken
no
in a
easy
certain
task.
way. But we have several. And because you are visiting the Lady of Shadows, we will lend them to you. And no, Lord Twilight, you may not purchase one, nor claim it for your own.
Covet just kind of looks at Zakira, and just kind of
Zerka,
smiles.
yes.
Zerka, sorry, Zerka, and she's just kind of, she smiles and nods much of a thank you she's gonna get without saying the words.
She smiles at you, and you will feel a presence in your mind. And only Covet will hear this in her mind. I will ensure that none of them are named George.
And Covet kind of has this sigh of relief, audible, and that's all she's gonna give.
The Sand Slashes are large beasts, large enough to carry even Winkle here. They are swift and good mounts, but they do require some training in order to ride. Have any of you ridden such a beast before?
I have ridden many things.
She looks at you and
Oh,
smiles,
phantom
and
steed.
in your head, Twilight, you're going to feel a presence and a voice in your head say, "Naughty boy, your wife is but one thing."
No, I've ridden Tyrannosaurus Rex. I've ridden phoenixes. I've ridden dragonelles. All sorts of different.
As these pictures go through your mind, there's also the montage of all the thoughts you had while writing those various beasts and the various concepts you had in your imagination during those processes that did involve Covet.
Ooh,
That's fair.
back in the saddle again.
I think that's exactly what we're
Save a
talking
horse,
about.
ride a cowboy.
Yep. True story, that's my mother-in-law's favorite song
I believe it.
in real life. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So,
What if I could name the cat Georgia?
the thought in your head goes, maybe the cat won't respond to Georgia.
Georgia, Georgia.
It's okay.
He really has Georgia on his mind.
Well, Dell did go down to Georgia.
God, I love you guys so much. I'm just saying.
We will provide
Oh,
you with.
my mental jukebox is glitching.
Yeah, it's okay.
I will be most honest. I will require some training in knowing how to ride one of these lovely animals.
Of course.
I've already stated that I only know how to ride the phantom steed that she has, and she's only heard about these things in books. So she's just gonna go ahead and
It's, me as well. I've only heard of them in books. I've never seen one.
Our mount trainer Vroth will teach you. He is off-putting to your sensibilities, but a good teacher. Put his name in chat for you.
And where can we find this broth?
Near the edge of town. He likes to keep the sand slashes away from polite society.
Based on what I've read, that is probably wise. But again, it's more of studies on what they are in the wild.
You do have the choice, if you so desire it, to use the mounts from here and sail your ship southwards back to the delta instead of taking the ship up north through the river. It will be about the same amount of time, but you will not risk your vessel against any of the dangers along the way.
Just to introduce to our leader an idea that really does sound like probably a better idea than either of the two given before.
Oh,
I am speaking to Aowen. That's what I said, our leader.
Sorry, what? I zoned out.
It's okay. They suggested that we depart from Ragehaven on our animals, and instead of taking it all the way up, instead of taking the ship all the way up to the falls, to just send the ship back now. And we've been told it would be about the same amount of time to reach Ozark as it would be to do it the other way. So I think it would be wise just to continue from here on the animals and go ahead and send the ship back now.
I think that would be wise too, better than going through the hassle of dragging the ship with us. It'd probably save a lot of time.
But if they're getting ready to pack up the tents and the wigwams and the base camp here, I'm not sure what is left to sustain if the ship remains.
It won't stay for very long anyway. We have no idea how long we would be away from it, even once we reach Ochoquoc. Not stay indefinitely.
Do you think Ramos and the four would be able to take care of the ship while we're gone?
Depending on what danger's facing. At the very least, we know some areas that we can expect safe passage through.
Oh,
We'll talk with him and see what his evaluation is.
They have proven quite capable in the past.
So while this discussion is going on, Twilight's intrinsic thoughts that are completely wide open for her is potential names for the cat to include Roxanne, Jolene, Delilah, Gloria, and Peggy Sue, and a couple of others as they just continue to roll through potential options. But he primarily settled around Delilah just so he can say, "Hey there, Delilah."
yep. That makes sense.
It fits Twilight.
Does the thought of, hey, if I'm writing Delilah, I could be Samson, go through your head?
He wouldn't be familiar with that particular legend.
Very well. Cool. Well, I will send word that the sand slashes are to be made ready. How many do you desire? She looks at Twilight.
There's
Would you require one considering you have Zerona?
It takes him 3.2 seconds and says, "No, Serona will accommodate me quite well."
Do you require one considering the others believe you have a Pegasus that is better? She turns to Lauren.
I do not believe I will require one.
Very well. Lord Winkle, do you wish to go by foot or by sand slash?
I'm kind of apprehensive. And then I thought about it and I go, yeah, I would need a mount.
Very well. Princess Ayla?
I definitely will need a mount. I don't see walking across a desert quite up my quite as easy as it could be dealing with my artificial legs. So yes, I will definitely need a mount.
She smiles.
Could we get a harness from Winkle?
She smiles at Ayla. We will prepare a sand slash. However, you must know that your husband would walk 10,000 miles and then 10,000 more just to fall down at your door.
With a Starbucks cup, I hope.
think that's been invented yet.
And we would like to have, you don't get that when you haven't seen the commercials here in the States. It's okay.
Well, regardless of his Galactica interests, he would do what he had to for you.
I understand that completely. But I don't want to call upon him to do something that I can prevent. So
course.
yes, I do need a mount.
Mr. Eowyn, you will also require a mount, is that true?
Yes, it will.
Very well. And Miss Von Sin, as much as your husband wishes to volunteer as tribute, will you need a mount to ride?
Yes. I would hate to have to stop every hour and take a rest and recast. You know how that is.
She smiles. I do. My husband is also one of those hourly performers.
So you do understand very well.
I do.
It can be quite exhausting and dehydrating.
One must remain hydrated and build up endurance in order to withstand such an onslaught.
Agreed.
Fortunately, my man has built up quite the stamina. He
Good for him.
regularly consumes some of the berries that we have here in Slashmaw, in Rage
Are they
Haven.
moose berries?
No. We have
Oh,
the
what
more
are-
potent version. We have the true Minotaur stones.
Oh my.
Oh, wow. I've only heard about those.
They resemble things called peaches. Are you familiar with them?
Oh, I am. We have
Those-
those in the Carriol Isles.
Yeah.
The stones of such fruit are said to have great medicinal properties when ground and consumed as tea.
Oh my.
I would love to get that recipe.
Very
I mean,
well.
I'm
Well,
an
I
alchemist. man.
Grind the stones of the Minotaur stones and then place them in water. Steep it,
Right.
filter it,
Right.
and drink.
Liter bottle. I will be back in a second.
Okay.
But know that when such things happen, be prepared for the effects of a massive aphrodisiac. For the uninitiated, it can be seen as madness.
So just a little at the beginning, then.
And very
Small
little.
doses.
Perhaps even just the fruit juice itself.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure that your husband would enjoy attempting. So, we will include a few of the stones within your supplies. Now, as she begins to stand up, I believe our discussion here is ended, though.
2 further questions.
Yes. And you realize she couldn't read your mind to know you had other questions.
First, if we are not able to return directly here from Ochakvuk, or if you have moved on by then, how should we return these mounts to you?
Release them into the wild. They will find their way. Froth has trained them well. They will track him down. But leave them as a pack so that they will be protected by each other. The numbers of this will do well in the wild.
Can do. Second, I would like to trade this moonstone necklace. I would like to trade it for something that is beautiful and made here by your people.
Ooh, interesting. And she can't read your mind. Oh, that's so much fun. She smiles. You are free to trade. We have a craftswoman here in town who would likely be interested in such a thing. Her name is Grashka. Grashka Bonefang. I'll put her name in chat for you. Copy and paste. There you go. Grashka.
Dude, I spelled it right for the first time. Hot dog. Never
hard to
spell anything right.
It's hard to misspell Grashka.
Try me. We both know this.
True. Grashka would likely be interested in such things. She is a metalsmith here in town.
Is she also a weaponsmith or just a metalsmith?
She deals in most crude things, but does value such trinkets. You understand, most of us do not have nice things such as these. But she will likely be able to craft you a bauble that you can take from here. Likely not equal of value, but in memories.
It is the memories that interest me.
She nods. Then go well, Ambassador. Should we speak again, I hope it is on equal terms once again. This has been a pleasant conversation.
It was very nice to meet
Pleasure to
you
meet
and
you.
spend some time with you.
Likewise, Princess. It's strange. I sense that we may not ever meet again. I hope that is not true, but I fear it is. Farewell. And as she rises gracefully, like a liquid shadow rising from the floor, she will walk out of the wigwam.
Does Covet see a shadow at all?
Roll a perception check, please.
With advantage.
Yep. With a 23,
23.
she had no shadow. In spite of the firelight, in spite of the light around her, there were no shades or shadows on that person. Nothing on the ground. You have spoken to your first shadeless.
And she, recognizing this, she just kind of sits a little taller and looks at Islaren and particularly Twilight, just because they're sitting right next to her, and just shakes her head almost imperceptibly.
Well, you know that Drogath is getting supplies for you guys. You have the wigwam until you want to leave. Zerka is gone and said you're probably not going to see her again. She's arranged for the sand slashes to be prepared. You just have to go and visit Vroth. You also have a interest in going to visit Grashka in order to get some kind of pretty thing here in town. What would you guys like to do?
I'll stand up and start heading for where she indicated Grashka was.
Very well. Cool. So,
But as Islaren stands, she looks, Covet looks at Islaren and says, "We need to talk in private when we get back to the ship."
Lauren acknowledges her with a nod.
all right. So, you're able to go and visit Grashka, the metalsmith. It's not a far walk. And the villagers here are all sorts of various monstrous races. You're going to see gnolls, orcs. There's a couple of aquatic creatures there, Sahagwin, that you're familiar with. There's all sorts of people here. It's a veritable melting pot of races. But not any other elves or humans, no dwarves, gnomes, or halflings. As you make your way to the metalsmith, you can come to the entrance where you will hear the clang, clang, clang of a smith working. No one's in line, and you're able to just walk in, where you see an old orc woman currently working at an anvil. The scent of the burning charcoal fills your nostrils, and it's hard to suppress a cough due to the amount of soot in the air. She turns as you come in. Her eyes widen at the smoothskins who have entered her establishment. Putting the hammer down, she reaches for a sword. What do you want?
I was hoping to trade.
Sword gets put away. Raid. What?
We are passing through from far away. We've had many good conversations. Your people, your leaders. I wanted something to remember Ragehaven.
She looks at you. Remember Ragehaven. Right. Remembering Ragehaven's what you want to do. No one wants to remember this place. But if that's really what you want, she's going to go over and she's going to grab a couple bits of wire. They're a good half-inch thick iron, and she's going to begin twisting the wire. She heats it and twists with tongs and then forms it into the shape of the river here. Bending a loop over one end, she puts a leather strap through it and then quenches the whole thing. Presenting it to you, here. Ragehaven's bend in the Slashmaw.
Beautiful.
She shrugs. It's what I do.
I will take a look at the craftsmanship of
It's
these
rough.
swords.
Since you come from the
Still take the time.
Protectorate, this would be grade school level stuff.
I'll still take the time to admire the obvious effort she's put into it.
Okay.
My approval. And I will leave the moonstone necklace in front of her.
She looks at it, her eyes wide. What is this?
A token to remember me by, and to indicate that my people met yours.
But who are you?
Found common ground. I'm Islarin, daughter of Denrin and Kolos. I hail from the Shinoza Protectorate.
She looks at the necklace. Thank you. Islarin of the Protectorate. And she's going to take it, and she's going to put it around her neck and slide it inside of her apron. And and then she turns to go back to work.
I'll give her a nod and I'll rejoin the group.
Very well.
Is there anything of interest or peculiar in this shop?
You look around, Twilight, and from all accounts, this looks like a junkyard's experience. From your perspective, nothing here would be worth sneezing on.
Yep. Okay.
This is not a magic shop. This is a blacksmith shop in a nomadic village. There's no magic in this shop whatsoever.
More farrier than anything else.
Farrier and general blacksmithing goods. You're going to see hoe.
Yeah.
Damn. You're going to see rakes and hoes on the walls, which is just funny to say.
Does one fall off the wall so I can say to the hoedown?
No.
With that, as because Covet.
However, there's a
probably
shovel
would've-
just below knee level because that's the shindig.
Nice. Otherwise known as a trowel.
Mm-hmm. In the
Or a
rafters,
normal shovel to Covet.
in the rafters though, there's a owl wearing a bonnet.
What about a hootenanny?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ow.
So
Ow.
Hey, head hurts more.
You're welcome for that. The starting of that.
So Covet would have gone in with Lauren. She wouldn't have let her go in by herself. And so as Lauren turns to leave, Covet pulls out this studded leather armor that she has, and that's been beat to hell. And she was like, I was hoping you could fix this.
She looks at it. Suppose a couple studs we could do. Give me an hour.
Done.
And so she will go about replacing the studs and repairing the armor as best she can. She's going to consider the moonstone necklace as the payment, so you will not be charged.
She would not come back within an hour.
Okay. So
It
it's
would
just
be
left here.
it would just be left.
Very well.
A kindness
All right.
without being all up in her face.
And this is just studded leather armor?
Yep.
All right. Somewhere, sometime in the distant far future, some other adventuring group that comes through this place will gain a studded leather armor suit. Awesome. Well, as you guys depart, go ahead.
I was telling you, shall we get you all trained on their mount?
As what was it? As my mother would say, tally ho. Let's go.
Did she really?
She tried.
As a lady of the court?
In the privacy of her own home.
Twilight raises an eyebrow.
Don't ask. You don't want to know.
Well, all right. So you guys headed over to go and get your your sand slashes from Vroth. Cool. So as you guys make your way over, you were told that Vroth is the individual you're supposed to meet and that he's got a disturbing appearance. As you come up to the directions where you've been led, you'll see a crimson armored individual standing outside of the tent. Horns line a gaunt face. You come up to him. He looks at you with a judging appearance. Yes? Who are you?
Erica told us that assist us with hand slashers.
And that you would help those of us who've never ridden one to learn how to ride one.
Senseless, yes. Senseless. I will provide senseless. You must learn to ride. We have someone to teach you. Volga. Volga will teach. And he's going to point at a nearby tent. You learn. Come back. Ride senseless. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Go talk to Volga. As you guys make your way over to that other tent, you're going to see a boisterous orc with bright red hair and a purple headband inside the tent. You've been sent here to learn how to ride the Sandslash cats that will take you from here all the way to Ochukvuk. As you come in, she greets you.
Who are you?
What?
Rolga said, who are you?
Oh. You may call me Covet.
I am Ayla.
My name is Lauren, daughter of Denner and Kolos.
I'm Winkle.
Nice and simple. Rolga likes you. And she points straight at Winkle. What are you here for?
Broth said we needed to see you to learn to ride the Sandslash.
Who? Oh, yeah. You want a kid? You want to pet the kitty?
Is it safe to pet the kitty?
Oh, they're just big kittens. Here, come in. She like reaches out to grab you. Do you let her grab you?
Yes.
She'll grab you and she'll pull you, and she's really strong. So she pulls you like stumbling over to the cat, and she like puts her arms around the cat's neck. Oh, you're such a good kitty. You are
The cat
so
has
good.
14-inch long teeth coming out the sides. It's a saber-toothed tiger. Big, hulking muscles, big mane down its spine.
He is a pretty kitty, I have to admit.
The cat's struggling against Rolga right now.
See, harmless little kitten, so cute.
You hear it clawing at the back of her armor.
Dear. I will reach out a hand and will pet the kitty on his head between his ears firmly.
And get an animal handling check from Ayla Taylor.
Sure.
With a 17, the cat kind of likes this. The rest of you can see a tail lapping
you're good
behind.
at that.
I just remember how I used to treat the mountain cats on Carriol Isle. They're not as big as these, but supposedly stroking them or petting them firmly between their ears causes their minds to release a chemical that makes them more docile, makes them happy.
That's a lot of words. They just like hugs.
Well, he likes this the stroking on his head too. We'll try the hug next.
And she's hugging this giant cat, and she like turns to hand the cat to you like it is a small cat. It is not a small cat.
This cat is easily 12 feet long, and could handle a two-seater saddle.
Ralga is looking at you with the biggest smile with anticipation, expecting you to pick up the cat and hug the cat.
Can't hear you. I hit
Can't
the
hear
button.
you, Ayla.
Oh,
Oh, I can't pick up the cat. He's just too big, but I can hug him while he's still on the ground.
The cat is
oh
going to
yeah,
go
sorry,
up.
I forget sometimes people are weak.
The cat goes up and flops on Ayla, pinning her to the ground.
Ah, I like you too.
And it's like a giant rug that weighs a good 700 pounds.
Yeah, Ayla begins to kind of wiggle and push and try to get the cat off of her rib cage.
The
Winkle
cat,
walks over and goes, "Do you need some help?"
Just pull me out a little bit.
Winkle walks over and goes, "Good kitty, move."
Can I get your animal handling check, Winkle? And with a 17, the cat looks at you, but will release Ayla from its grip and just flop over
That
sideways.
one's blood money. Looks like she's yours now.
I like her. Does she have a name?
Blood money.
Oh, her name's Blood Money. I like that.
She's cute. I like her.
You have now you have a BM.
Ayla looks at Winkle. What?
Blood Money, BM.
Oh.
Oh, Ralga thought you meant different BM.
I did too.
Ralga likes you. Next.
Does BM like to move? Sorry.
Quite
BM
regularly.
BM is an excellent cat. Best cat. Very friendly, very gentle, not weak. She runs very fast.
She's a good cat. I like her.
Ralga looks up at Winkle. You need a big one. And she puts two fingers in her mouth and she whistles around her tusks.
You're going to hear a thump, 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 thump. Something's coming.
I
Ralga
hear us a
reaches
thump,
up.
to thump, to thump, to thump, to thump. Something's coming, guys.
Ralga reaches up and smacks Winkle on the side of the arm and like gestures that he should copy her, and she gets down into like a wrestling stance, like low to the ground, arms out, ready to catch something that's coming. Like me. Get ready.
I get back down just like she is.
And
Right.
then this thumping goes silent. Everything around you stops. The flies stop flying around. There's no noise, no breeze. And then with a pounce from behind, Ralga is flattened.
Ralga starts wrestling this giant cat on the ground, and it is big enough to overpower her, as strong as she is.
And Winkle looks over, reaches out, gives a big hug to the kitty, and goes, "Nice kitty."
The cat reaches up and with a giant paw whaps you in the top of the head. Whap, 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 whap.
Ooh, I like you, kitty.
Can I get another animal handling check? This is good. Right here. With a 4, the cat jumps on Winkle, and we're going to initiate combat. as the cat's claws come out and begin tearing at your flesh. Let me get to this individual for you. One moment.
When the cat leaps off of Ralga, she yells at it, "Oi! Deathclaw! Not a cow!"
Deathclaw's engaged. And we are going to slash at you, sir. As we bite down on Boinkle. With a 19, does that pierce through your armor, sir?
No.
Okay.
You gotta show him who's boss.
All right. Yeah, we'll do it unarmed.
Okay. Your unarmed strike comes through as a 13. You feebly reach up and manage to bat this thing in the head for 4 bludgeoning damage. It shakes its head for a moment, looks at you, and begins to bat at you one more time, hissing as it comes to bite you. With an 18, your armor holds. You can put your bracer in his mouth to prevent him from biting. What do you want to do?
I want to hit him with my horn.
You're going to try to gore him with your horns. Understood. Headbutt with a Musatar. With a 25, the cat is laid out, stunned. The cat
Yeah, just
rolls
like
over.
that. Now give him a big hug. Show him who's boss.
The moose goes over and goes, "Nice kitty," and gives him a big hug.
Winkle, you've never been able to hug someone larger than you with this much just muscle underneath it. This is a very muscular figure that you just hug full on. You can do the full legs and arms like you've seen Covet do to Twilight. You can do that to this cat.
Give it a big hug. Actually, almost lift it up.
As you attempt to lift it up, it's heavy, but you can do so because of your strength.
Nice kitty.
The cat begins draping itself over your shoulder.
Good boy. Good boy.
It's trying to pin you.
Yeah, well. And I just look at it and I go, "Lay." Put him down.
The cat rolls over with you. You are now tussling.
I get there. I'm holding on to it, and I start rubbing its tummy.
All of a sudden, the cat goes full on spread eagle, arms stretched, legs stretched. Brow, brow, brow.
Go, what a good boy.
Brow, brow.
That's complete submission there.
Okay. And then I start getting up and I give it a little rub in between its.
It bites at you. It doesn't like that.
He'll get used to it.
All right. Rolga's laughing at this whole thing. She thinks it's hilarious. And she turns to the rest of the party. Next!
Covet looks at everybody. She's like, she's looking at everybody else going like she's looking at Aowen and all right. She steps forward.
What's your
Steals
build?
herself.
What's your build compared to like the other two that have gone?
I am petite. I am 5 foot tall.
The
And
reference
light.
material is the player in real life.
No.
So, Rolga looks at you.
That
He
never
reaches
is
down.
good when you're. It's never
She's
good when
our
you start
local
laughing.
She's our local law
Sees you come
gnome.
up, and yeah, she starts laughing. At least she
The thing-
reaches out to like, I don't know, scruff you, like to pick you up, see how much you weigh.
She's our local law gnome.
And
Me
she's
down,
like,
where I will be.
you need killer. Killer!
You look around and you're going to hear from on top of the wigwam. Looking up, there's one of these sand slashes currently latched onto one of the beams dangling from the top. Like a large sloth, but with claws embedded in the wood, directly over the party.
Great. Show no fear.
Its
Gotcha.
long black form looks almost serpentine on the rafter. The white claws and fangs decry its presence.
Come here.
She
Come
looks
here.
at this thing that could potentially be terrifying, but she sees this beauty in it for what it is.
Yes.
She likes it.
Killer does not come, Ralga.
Killer's food motivated. Here. And she reaches into a barrel and like she pulls out this dripping, savory, thick cut of meat. And she reaches out and she slaps it into your hand. Killer!
The cat pounces on Covet from above. Like a black panther coming for the meat, the mouth goes directly over your hand.
Now,
All right.
don't let her go. Grab her by the neck. Get her.
I grab her as best I can.
Can I get an athletics or acrobatics
Trying-
or animal handling? Sorry, athletics or animal handling.
Neither are great.
I know it's Covet. With a 17. What are you doing?
With that, she actually, what she'll do is she will take it by. Actually, no. The cat has the meat, but at the same time, with her other hand, she starts scratching underneath the chin, right at the front of the mouth, right at the tip of the chin, right where they love it so much.
The tongue comes out and starts wrapping around your arm towards your elbow.
She keeps scratching.
Cat's going to just continue doing that until you stop.
Okay, I stop.
The cat looks at you and just presses its head against your face.
All right. It's a head booper. I like this one.
Killer likes you.
Oh, she like
Not bad
she
being
scratched-
small and weak.
she starts scratching his chest and everything, and then she's like, oh, big scary kitty, but you're really just this big softie. And what you hear in the background is my dog. Sorry,
That's flavor.
he's playing. But she's like, oh, you're just this big old softie, and she continues to scratch.
Olga said that it's not bad for being so small and weak.
Next.
I may be tiny, but I be mighty.
All right. Next would be Eowyn, correct?
Has Twilight or Slarn gone?
They're not getting them. They have their own mounts.
Right. Then I guess it's me.
Ralga sizes you up.
No fear.
Fancy. Mm. And she steps out behind the tent, like just turns away from you, steps out behind the tent, and comes back dragging by the scruff 2 different cats, one on her left and one on her right.
They're currently engulfed in each other's arms, fighting each other, but being dragged along by Ralga, leaving a drag smear in the sand.
They're playing. Very friendly. Pick one.
Well, are there any advantages or disadvantages I should know about each of them?
Moralga looks at the 2 of them while they're snarling and biting and pulling at each other, and she's like, "This one has 1 tooth."
So he needs applesauce for the rest of his life?
Nah, dagger tooth, 1 fang, very sharp.
Oh.
Got a little bit of a complex.
Poor baby.
Other one's fine though.
What do you mean by complex?
Ralga holds the cat's kind of a little bit behind her and leans down to whisper real close to Eowyn. Don't tease him about the missing fang. He's sensitive.
Is that sensitive as in her feelings are sensitive as in he'll maul you?
Well, yeah.
Is it
But
both?
otherwise, great mount. Super fast, real strong.
I would think both would be the case in this particular instance.
His name is Toothless.
His name is Daggertooth. He's got a dagger tooth. And this one's savage.
The other one went to making a dagger?
You look at Ralga's hip, and there's definitely a /maw dagger in her hip. She says the other one's name is Savage.
Yes. But it could also be construed to say that that's its personality.
Or he could be like high class and Sauvage.
Ravage.
Fancy cat.
Sauvage.
All right, Tarjay Visitor. Attention, Tarjay shoppers.
So Ralga
I've been to
thrusts
Tarjay in
both
years.
hands forward towards Eowyn and goes, "Pick!"
I'll take the one with 1 tooth.
All right. And she's like, nope, no more fighting, no more playing, nope, nope. And she takes Daggertooth and she tosses bodily Daggertooth towards Eowyn. All right, make him like you, and you back in the back. And she's
And this giant cat, the size of a horse, comes flying at you and is going to fight you because it was just fighting another cat. What would you like to do?
I don't want to get tackled, so I'll just move out of the way.
You're just going to move out of the way? The cat goes as it goes directly to the Wigwam Mall. Thud.
As it slides down the wigwam wall.
It looks
Now's
at
your
you.
chance to make friends.
You have a moment before it gets up, Eowyn. What do you want to do?
I'll go over and check if it's okay.
The cat looks at you and looks so stupid. Its tongue is blepped out the front. Its eyes are crossed, and it looks up at you with its paws curled in, ready to bippity bap.
I just try not to laugh at its dumb face and pat it on the head.
The cat looks at you. Can I get an animal handling check from Eowyn? With a 7, Eowyn, the cat is not impressed with you and goes to sleep.
I wasn't impressed with it either.
Olga pokes her head back out from behind, like, the back part of the tent where the rest of the cats are kept. And she's like, didn't work?
I'm sure it'll warm up.
Oh, no, you gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive with them. They won't respect you. Come on, try with Savage. And she takes the cat.
I don't want to hurt any animals.
Oh no, you can't hurt him. See, and she's
cheering.
wrestling this giant cat on her shoulders. You can't hurt him. She takes
aggressive. B-E aggressive.
She takes Savage.
Aggressive. B-E.
And Savage is a spotted cat. So she takes Savage and she puts it and she pins it down right in front of Eowyn. And she grabs at Eowyn's wrist, if you'll let me.
Eowyn will take his wrist away.
All right. No, come here. Grab him. Right here, grab him. And you gotta grab him hard.
I'm more worried about accidentally hurting it.
No. No, don't be weak. Get over here.
How's it weak?
If they think you're scared of them, they'll eat you. You can't be weak. Be confident. Be strong. Get over here. Grab them by the scruff. Pin them down. Show them who's boss. They love it.
Fine.
And remember, grabbing them by the scruff, that's the way their mama would pick them up and tote them, is by the scruff of the neck. So you're not going to hurt him.
Yeah, grab that cat hard.
And when your fingers go deep into the mane behind this cat's neck, you're able to find some loose skin back there that isn't connected to any muscle.
Can I assist in the animal check?
Sure. Eowyn, so re-roll that because you have advantage.
Yeah. Matilda's helping you now.
Ralga.
No, I'm sorry. I am Matilda. I am also Ralga.
With a 15, as you pin the cat to the ground, the cat looks up at you and begins purring.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Now, one leg over the back. Go on. One leg over the back.
What are we doing?
You're going to see
Keep hold of
Ralga.
the scruff, one leg over the back. Go.
Yeah, Ralga's telling you to mount the cat.
Okay.
Do you do it?
Yeah.
Okay. As you mount the cat's still held by the scruff, still pinned to the ground. You get on the cat. The cat's looking up at you respectfully.
Good job, Eowyn.
Now, like that every time.
Okay. It will quickly get off the cat and let go of it.
As you try to get off the cat rises up underneath you.
And
It's about ready to run. Are you going to stay on or are you going to try to get off?
I'm gonna try and get off.
Okay. As you get off the cat looks at you disappointedly.
I'll just pat its head as an apology.
The cat turns and begins walking away.
Do I let it do that?
Ralga reaches out and grabs Savage by the tail and the scruff and brings it back. And thinking about it for a second, pinning this meowing cat, giant cat, to the ground, Ralga looks over at Alia. Says, "You, come here."
Yeah.
Now, as the bravest one of this group, you're gonna have to help her. Because I have never seen anybody come in here so pissed scared of these cats.
Sure.
I'm
I'd be glad
scared of
to.
the cat. I just don't want to hurt them.
There's
You
big
say
Hey,
Ralga
what?
lied to you?
Eowyn, this is an 800-pound cat. You
It's
are
still
not
an animal.
I know that, but there's no way you're going to hurt it by grabbing the scruff of his neck and then taking him in your arms and rolling on the floor. I had to get
Some
Winkle
cats
to pull me.
appreciate rough treatment.
I had to get Winkle to pull me out from under my cat so I could breathe. You're not going to hurt him.
They're nice kitty.
Winkle's
So you
cat
just
right
don't
now
have to-
is just clawing at his back.
Ooh, that feels good. You see moose hair going everywhere.
Yep.
Well,
Just a
there
cloud.
goes my day.
Ralga's brow furrows as she looks at Eowyn. She's like, "You saying Ralga's a liar?"
When did I say that?
Are you saying that Ralga is a liar?
I'm not
And
saying
you don't
you're a liar.
believe Ralga when Ralga says you can't hurt these cats?
I'm not saying that. It's just a concern I have.
You stronger than the cat?
Probably.
Prove it.
No.
Prove it.
How am I supposed to prove it?
Pick up the kitty.
Pick up the cat.
You want me to pick that up?
Pick up the cat.
800
Pick up the cat or you
pounds of
get no
feline
cat.
energy.
Ralga can't send anybody out of here with a cat, knowing you can't take care of it. Prove you're stronger than the cat. Prove to Ralga you're stronger than the cat.
I can try to just.
Ralga gets down real close to you because she's looking like she's really irritated with your indecisiveness. And she gets right close and she says, "Don't try. Prove it."
There is no try, only do.
Okay, then.
Do or do not. Never try.
I'll try to pick up the cat.
Okay. As you go over to try to pick up the cat, can I get your athletics check, please? Or your animal handling. Either one.
Hmm.
With a 23, not only does Eowyn walk over and physically dominate this cat, but you can physically pick it up off the ground by the scruff of its neck. And as you do so, it just goes limp in your arms, and it looks up at you with this face of, "Rawr, rawr."
That worked.
Ralga starts laughing, this big booming chest laugh, and she looks so proud of you. And she's clapping. She says, "Yes, That's your cat.
Ooh, all of them are nice kitties.
They really are nice kitties.
I wonder if they like mooseberries.
No.
You say that word, and the cat that is currently on you stops for a second and sits. Winkle?
Is there a box somewhere?
You like mooseberries?
The cat, one little paw, one massive paw, I should say, rises up like it's ready to bippity bap for something.
Oh. Winkle reaches down into his pocket. Always keep mooseberries around. He gives it just a couple moose to see if it likes.
It licks them off out of your hand, and it chews on them for a second. And then you're going to watch as its eyes get a little bit foggy. Its head begins to bob around a little bit, and the cat begins to look drunk. And then all of a sudden, the cat gets the zoomies with you right there and starts tearing around the wigwam. All of you need to make dexterity saving throws or be knocked prone by the cat affected by mooseberries. Awesome. Miss Lauren's knocked prone. Ayla's knocked prone. Comet dodges to the side thanks to Killer. Winkle, you're able to stand your ground. Anyone standing his ground. And Twilight's Call
Is outside with Serona.
is outside with Serona. Understood. Winkle, as the cat goes running around the room, knocking Ayla and Islarin over, it comes tearing around and just impacts you face first. Thunk, and just collapses onto the ground.
I reach down, I pet the cat and go, "Good kitty."
Winkle, what did you do? As I struggle up from the floor.
This is definitely my cat. He likes mooseberries.
Don't do that again unless you tell us first.
Ooh, think of the speed.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of me being knocked prone again, my dear. I don't want to break my leg. It's glass.
You have glass leg?
I do. I have a glass leg.
Can roll go see?
Sure. And I reach down and pull up my the leg on my armor.
I need a wisdom saving throw from Winkle.
The ankle
Yeah,
is exposed.
Yeah.
With a 5. You guys have seen the movie The Mask, where the jaw drops, the tongue rolls out.
Yep, that's me. That's real life.
For those who can't see the webcams, there's a moment of pride on the webcam right now from Ayla Taylor. And the happy eyebrows.
Twilight pokes his head inside the wigwam. Are y'all good in there? Are we going riding lessons? What's going on in here?
There is a large, grungy-looking, extremely muscular orc lady fawning over Ayla's glass leg.
It's ornate and it's articulated.
Yes. It was
Yeah,
made
that thing's
especially.
fragile. We had to change some spells up so that we couldn't impact it.
Yeah. It was made specifically for me. What was it, in Shaddai?
Correct.
Yeah. By a glassmaker there. And because I had to have my leg amputated to save my life. And yeah. So,
Warrior's wound.
yeah. I guess you could put it that way. So, yeah. I have this glass leg, and it's quite comfortable for most times, unless I have to walk like 15 or 16 hours. Then it gets a little uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You want
Ralga
me to get
understands.
strapped into the saddle?
Back in the saddle again.
Need for riding cat. Ralga understands now. Yes.
It was a godsend that I could get this. So, and I'm quite proud of it. It is kind of pretty, isn't it?
Getting your leg amputated was godsend? I thought it was because you stepped on that thing out there in the bone wastes or deserts when we were doing that thing for the Bettine.
No, dear. Having the glassmaker who could make a leg was a godsend.
Oh, okay.
Twilight, do
Which
you want
god?
the headband? Twilight, do you want your headband back?
No, it is doing the Lord's work wrapped around your cranium. Twilight shudders a bit at the thought of it being removed permanently.
So, as
Daddy
Ralga,
turned it off
Ralga
and
doesn't
turned it back
understand,
on.
but she laughs anyway.
was that Covet?
Yet he turned it off and turned it back on to see if it reset.
Mm-hmm.
It was Eowyn's idea. I thought it was worth a try. I wanted to see what happened.
So, Ralga, they've got their cats.
Mm-hmm.
It was both our
No.
ideas.
How do they ride these cats? Ralga's supposed to train them on how to ride them.
I think you're supposed to
So-
ride the cats hard.
So Ralga scoops up Broken Tooth, who's sulking now, and carries him into the back of the cat area, and then comes back out carrying 4 large cat saddles with all of the blankets and everything needed to saddle up these cats. And she starts manhandling them and getting them into these harnesses. The harnesses themselves are pretty light because the cats need a lot of flexibility when they're running and stuff. So the actual spot for y'all to sit is pretty small on the back. But there's handles and buckles and straps and all the other stuff that'll keep you on them while they're running. Now there's no bit or bridle, but there is a chest harness, and the quote reins are actually little handles that are just in front of the front shoulder blades. So she puts everything on there, and then she grabs Ayla and puts her on her cat and shows everybody, using Ayla as an example, this is how you ride the cat.
And Ayla, Ralga is exceedingly strong. You're just lifted up by the waist and just plopped on there like a little kid going on one of the pony rides at Kmart.
Oh, yay. So, what kind of commands do they recognize?
It's through
Like-
taps.
Through taps?
Taps.
Okay.
Right here. And there's a leather almost like a leather plate just in front of their shoulder blades, like right at the base of the neck. And on there's marks. And it's like 2 embossed dots and then an instruction, 1 embossed dot, and instructions like go and stop.
Right.
And then you pull left, right on these handles here to turn the cat.
Got it. That's not hard at all. So
Like a
everything's
motorcycle.
done
And so,
with your hand.
as an example, Ralga reaches forward and knocks once on that plate, and the cat will start to move.
Right. Okay, so the cat's just walking around
hmm
at this point in time. So if I want him to go faster, do I knock once again?
Many, many times very fast. Panic.
Got it. So I get the cat to where I want him to be, then I lean forward and knock many, many times on that plate.
Yep. As Slarin jumps to the side, the cat goes running out the door.
Yeah, this is fun.
No one hears you because you're already a quarter mile away.
So I use the handles to turn him and
The
head
cat's
back
gonna
towards Wigwam.
slide as you can drift with this cat as its claws tear at the sand before turning around and going back towards the wigwam.
As we approach, was it 2 knocks to slow down? So I give him 2 knocks and he begins to slow, and then when we get inside, I give him 2 more knocks and he stops. And I lean forward and pet the kitty on the side of the head and say, "You're such a good kitty."
Winkle, once again, your wife just came riding in on the back of this giant cat with her hair blown in the wind, looking like Godiva.
Except I have on
With clothes on.
Yes, with clothes on.
Oh, my little chocolate one, you look magnificent. Godiva chocolate.
You are being disapproved of at the moment.
Godiva, please sponsor us. We'd appreciate it.
If
Thank
Godiva
you.
wants to sponsor us, I will gladly take Godiva's sponsorship. Just saying. For those who can't see the webcam, Aylin's currently doing this number.
Really? Your Godiva
They were
one?
calling her Pudgy Woo. Ugh.
No, he knows that'll get him killed.
Yes, my sugar
He's
dump.
calling you sweet as chocolate.
Oh my goodness. Oh, knowing him, that's probably a pretty good thing.
She's my little sugar dumpling.
He does
You
think
wanna
this
die?
stomach is
Do you want to
Calorie.
die?
galley. Excuse me.
All right, so Raga, who's next? Who are you going to teach next?
Eowyn, since she seemed to be the most timid of the group.
Okay. Eowyn, do you get on the cat yourself, or do you need Ruggo's help?
I might need help. It's still new to this.
Right, Ralga will gladly help you.
All right.
And she'll go through all the same motions, get you strapped in, explain how all the instructions work, and then she'll reach forward and tap once on that plate.
The cat looks confused. You realize, Ralga, the cat's a little rebellious right now. What would you do to put it back in check? Or what would Eowyn do? Because it's not following orders.
What are you supposed to do when it doesn't listen?
Squirt bottle.
Ralga reaches forward and puts the cat in a headlock and then starts with one fist, like rubbing vigorously on the top of its head.
The cat will purr for a bit, and you see it arch its back underneath you, Eowyn. It's liking this. As Ralga gives the cat a nookie.
Then Ralga steps in front of it and grabs like the thick fur on both sides of the cat's cheeks and just like shakes his head back and forth and goes, "You! Ralga wants you to listen! Time to listen! It's time to go! Stop being an asshole!"
The cat stops as its jowls are shaken.
Ralga is laughing, looks up at Eowyn and just says, "Tough love," and then gives the metal or the leather plate on its back one tap so the cat will start going.
The cat starts walking slowly forwards. This is about the speed of the camel ride at the zoo.
Okay. And how many taps is it to make it stop?
1.
It will tap it once.
The cat goes from walking very slowly to a dead stop.
Okay.
GM,
Yes?
there may or may not be a mage hand that does 3 taps on the plate.
Eowyn, you see and hear the verbal and somatic components of Twilight's Call casting Mage Hand, and you will see the Mage Hand appear over the leather plate here, and with terror in your eyes, perhaps, and a mischievous grin on Twilight's, you hear tap, tap, tap on the back of the cat. And the cat is going to start moving faster. Not fast, but faster.
It will really tap it once.
The cat just stops and begins to get bored.
Can I get off this real quick? I need to talk to somebody.
3 taps.
As you attempt, the mage hand floats over and taps 3 more times. The cat begins going ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Ayla looked straight at Twilight. Ayla looked straight at Twilight and cast Dispel Magic.
As the mage hand disappears, you can stop the cat if you desire.
I'll stop the cat and get off.
Okay.
And then I give Twilight a look that if looks were daggers, he'd have been dead 20 minutes ago.
How else are you going to learn unless you put in certain circumstances?
Rolga agrees.
Hey,
But
does anyone know where Twilight is?
You
Let
guys can see
her-
Twilight easily.
let her
He's right
create
next to
her
Serena.
own circumstances.
He's not going to learn if he has a timid approach.
It's
He
this
needs to
tent's
jump
made of
on the
flammable
cat
materials.
and go.
Yes, the tent is made of flammable materials.
Noted.
Rolga looks over at Covet. Gestures Covet forward with her cat.
She comes forward with Killer.
All right, and it's going to be the same process. Rolga's going to get the cat in all of its gear and get you up into the saddle and explain the instructions, which are very simple. Even a barbarian can understand them.
Barbarians
Right
giving
there.
them.
Say that
Rolga
again,
is
GM,
no
couldn't
barbarian.
understand.
Rolga is a noble fighter. Rolga just likes talking in third person.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's how you develop a legend.
All right, Bob Dole.
And so at the very end, she will again taps on the leather plate to get the cat moving.
The cat begins walking slowly forwards.
Covet taps it 3 times.
Cat begins loping forward.
Yay. And then she taps it twice.
It slows down.
Taps it 3 times again.
The cat speeds up. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
And there's our Rose Jaguar. Okay, gotcha. And then we have and then she hits it 3 more times. She wants to get it a good run.
He'll start speeding up.
And then she hits it 2 more times just to slow it down, and
Sure.
then she'll turn him around and
There's a cat call as she passes.
Okay. as the cat is managed and does not slide around or drift like Ayla's super speed version, you're more controlled in your driving of this cat.
And she turns around and comes back.
Okay.
She's comfortable and confident.
This appears more like dressage than actually flat out riding like what Ayla did.
It both count.
They do both count, but one has more acceleration.
Okay, so one is Western and one is English. Gotcha.
I mean, you did take lessons while you were in the court.
Not of the cat, though.
All right. And
It's still
last,
saddle time.
And last is
Winkle.
Winkle with the drunk cat. Matilda struggles to get the gear on this cat. Just
The cat's not drunk. The cat is, if you've seen a cat that's been affected by catnip, it's along the same lines.
They call the mellow yellow.
The cat is seeing 3 of Ralga right now.
That's gotta be terrifying.
No. Tell him just to like the middle one.
well, Ralga is struggling because the cat is on the ground. The cat is rolling over. The cat is trying to play. The cat is trying to leave. And she eventually just locks the cat down in a wrestling move, gets her legs around it, and gets everything on her. Then looks at the cat laying on the floor, looks at Bwinkle, shakes her head. No practice for you.
Oh, yeah.
GM.
You carry him.
Okay. I pick up the cat and I start running.
Well, Ralga will
He starts running.
Ralga will go over to Alia and put her hand on Alia's shoulder and says, "You're the boss. You're the bravest. You teach him."
I'll work with him.
GM.
Yeah,
GM, I sent you a note.
I see it. Got it. Go.
Winkle turns around and starts running on back. Gets
Winkle?
there.
Wrinkle, as you turn around, there's something red on the ground next to you. It's moving.
Ooh, it's a dot.
As it moves forward, it's going to keep going. Do you follow the red dot?
Absolutely.
The cat's head has turned over and is looking over its shoulder over your shoulder at the red dot.
And I'm chasing the red dot.
All right, awesome. Winkle is carrying the cat as if he's the one that's mounted. It is chasing this red dot around, Ralga.
Ralga is laughing at the ridiculousness of this. Dude looks like some herbivore getting attacked.
With the cat on the back.
Uh-huh.
Ayla's
A
just
National
standing there,
Geographic
hands over
episode.
her face. Ayla's standing, shaking her head with her hand over her face.
Winkle starts turning around and coming back. Gets back in the teepee and goes, "Kitty, you need to go on a diet."
As the cat flops
Gotta
off
find
of your
it.
shoulder onto the ground, it just melts into a puddle.
Rules for food. Cats eat meat. No plants, no vegetables. Only meat.
Moose
They can hunt for themselves.
Winkle,
What?
do you hear what she said?
Yes, dear.
You want to take care of this animal and
Yes,
keep him
dear.
healthy.
Yes, my sweetie lumpkins.
Do you want to die now?
All right.
Thank you.
Cats are great hunters. They'll hunt together. You don't need to hunt for them. No riding the cats at the hottest part of the day. Let them sleep. Best to ride at night when it's cool. The cats have great night vision. Better than you. You can trust them. Very reliable, very strong, very fast. Ralga has taught you everything she knows. Ralga thinks that you'll do well. Maybe not you. Points at Eowyn. Points at Ayla. You take care of them. As the strongest and the bravest, you're in charge.
I will do my best.
So you guys can depart Ralga's tent with your slash maw cats, the sand slashes. Thank you, Ralga, for coming in. We appreciate that.
That was fun.
Absolutely
That
great.
was
you.
so much fun. You
Thank
guys
you.
are amazing. All right, I'm gonna go get some coffee. You guys have a good time.
Bye.
Bye.
Go get your coffee, girl. Bye.
All right. So you have your sand slashes. You're trained on how to ride them. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do?
We need to, unless anyone else has anything, I think we need to talk with Rolmos about the plan for the ship.
Agreed.
Cool. So you guys can return to the vessel with your sand slashes, where you will meet up with Rolmos. What are those?
They're
Kitties.
I'm sorry.
Winkle.
What are those? Thank you for laughing at that.
It's a winkle.
I meant the walking fur bags other than Winkle.
They call them sand slash.
My lady, are we having cats aboard the ship?
I mean, it does deal with the rat problem.
What we need to talk about.
Dear, we don't have a rat problem. We have Winkle.
Twilight.
He chases them off.
So as we sail further upriver, we are going to run into impassable waterfalls.
That's something we can't handle.
I agree. So these sand slashers, they are the mounts that will carry us the rest of the way once we part ways with the ship. The only thing to figure out is where that should be.
Well, the river does seem to get narrower up ahead. Maneuvering will be a problem. Turning around will be nearly impossible. And we would need to drag the ship along. I'm not a big fan of splitting ways, but I don't see another option in order to get you to Ochakvuk.
Glad that we've been able to put it off as long as we have.
I'll be honest, my lady. If it were anyone else, I would say go ahead, and I'll go to sea. But you are my wife, and I have a duty to protect you, both as my spouse and as the ambassador of the Protectorate. I do not want to do this, even though I do believe we may have to.
don't either. But the ship needs to return safely. And it's always been secondary.
Indeed. Well, in that case, I suppose we will have to do what we have to do.
What has been proposed to me is that we could sail the ship out at the Slashmore port, have all of us available in case we run into Romenos again. We need to defend the ship. And return to land and travel into the interior of the continent that way. That way we could spend a little more time together. At whatever moments we can.
He looks at you. I will do what you wish.
What I wish is what I wish is for the impossible.
Then I will do it. What is it?
Sar's just gonna smile and the hand on his cheek. I know you would, and that's why I can't ask it of you.
He looks at you. You do know that I wish you would simply speak to me.
What I wish not even sure how I would put it into words. For the world to be different. For us not to make things such an existential threat. For us to be able to just to see the island, travel the world and meet all of its people. Wish anything to be different.
Wish for the world to be
That's why-
different. Then I will make it so. My lady, for tonight, Ochukvuk can wait. Tonight, the world will be different. The crew and passengers will depart this ship. And tonight, you and I will have dinner aboard this vessel that I will cook so that you will experience this other world, if only for an evening.
Just like that.
He will start making arrangements for the entirety of the crew and passengers to disembark the ship and spend the evening here in Rage Haven, while he is going to begin cooking a meal specifically for Islarin, as you and him are the only people aboard this beautiful vessel. A yacht, your wedding present, your honeymoon dinner. You never knew Rolmos was this good of a cook. Ayla's amazing, but Rolmos has been trained by the best chefs in the Protectorate. A close second to Ayla. He's very good. His knife skills are to be admired. His plating and service, impeccable. He has turned on all the charm. He's dressed in his finest dressed uniform. And for an evening tonight, Islarin, you're able to just almost forget all the worries and concerns. The montage that we do of the food and the wine, the gentle touches of fingertips across the table, the longing looks, and the discussion about the future flow between you and him, casual and non-impacted by what's going on in the outside world for the moment. This vessel with this sunset, perfect for exactly what Rolmos is trying to do. After dinner, he rises and brings you a small dessert, a slice of chocolate mousse pie, the dollop of cream off to the side, not frozen, but warm, just enough to cut the richness of the cake. He eats his own as you eat yours. And as the camera fades to black on this beautiful dinner, Islarin, for the first time since you got married, you're able to relax for one night only. And that's a great spot for us to go ahead and end for today. And we'll come back next week as the team begins the long, arduous trek towards Ochukvuk across the ground. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always, always, always thankful you choose me to be yours. You know, someone wants to play my game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them. We'll be back this evening for the Rift Wardens, as they believe they found the secret vault they've been looking for in Inland Point. Take care, everybody.